Oh my God. One of my favorite things in the entire world is shredding tires. God. That's why we've come to the Bondurant School of High Performance Driving, Chandler, Arizona, to shred some tires that Hankook has so generously provided us. And if we're going to shred tires here today, we need a proper tire shredding machine. And for that, I have enlisted the help of a friend of mine. His name is Corey, and he drives Formula Drift. And he should be bringing his car into the frame right now. That's right, Formula Drift, Nissan 350Z, Lone LS3, today on Tune. Get the hell out of here. Woo! My lungs haven't been the same since. And though I inhaled half a tire for that shot, it was worth it because this purpose-built machine is designed for one thing, to throw as much smoke as possible. In order to understand the K-Sport 350Z, you first have to understand its driver, Corey Hosford. I met Corey when Bob Bondurant encouraged me to have him teach me to drift last year. He, along with his best friend and manager Dustin, are the pinnacle of redneck awesome. This is the kind of guy who wears a pink leisure suit and a fanny pack to a nightclub in Vegas. The kind of guy who will grow a mustache and then install a matching mustache on his car. He's the only person I know who makes those things look cool, so of course he has naked zombie girls on the side of his race car. From the orange scheme to the gory portraits to the custom painted steering wheel, you can tell that Corey doesn't take things too seriously. Every t-shirt he owns has a print of his own face on it, in a wig. The only thing Corey does take seriously is his driving. The car's battle scars tell the story. This man goes all out.
Ditched at 240 and moved into a different platform that we felt was going to work better than what we had prior to this. And made quite a bit of different changes to power plant, transmission, just to change for the level of driving that we're now. Obviously we're running the Formula Drift series, so we had to step our game up quite a bit.
So what's under the hood?
So we're running a LS3 base block with a Magnuson supercharger. Makes about 800 horsepower.
And what's the car weigh?
About 2,800 pounds.
So good. So it's fast.
Yeah, it's fast.
You've got dual calipers in the rear, right?
Yeah, we're running a separate brake system for the hydraulic handbrake.
Yeah.
Just so there's no interference with the foot brake and the hydraulic handbrake if they're running on a single system. K-Sport slide control coilovers all the way around the car with, we have a couple different spring rates we run depending on which track we're going to. It is a fully built race car, and you'll get every squeak and crack and brake sound and as you would in any other race car. It is built for one reason, and that is for competition.
Yeah. Before I attempt to do this, and hopefully don't break your car, I think I need you to show me what it looks like when it's done properly.
We can do that. Put your front seat and
yeah,
see what she does.
Let's go drift.
Let's do it. Oh, that's me in the nuts.
Before we hit the track, I got a little bit of warm-up on the skid pad, far away from hard things and soft people.
Almost. Like, see how the angle works? Like, it feels like the car snaps.
Yeah, when you get more angle, it snaps for you. Last one. What makes a drift car as opposed to just a regular track car?
Well, suspension setup is a big part of this. We run quite a bit of a reverse rake in the car to get a lot more rear grip.
Okay.
And a lot of people think drift car you want to set it up loose, but this thing is set up extremely tight. And the reason you do that is when you're sliding at angle, you want to be able to get forward momentum.
Yeah.
If you don't have that setup, you're just going to be sitting there smoking your tires, not going anywhere. So we set the suspension up purposely to get grip add angle. So we add a lot of reverse rake and also the steering geometry. You know, we have a Part Shop Max steering angle kit that'll let us go over about 56, 57 degrees of steering angle when you're at full lock. And that's
at that point, it feels like you're almost going backwards, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, if you really wanted to, you can hook this thing in or backwards. You know, and that's a big part of it, is you got to get that style points, but have, you know, the acronym and the angle to work together so you don't run out of room.
After a year of attempting to drift street cars, I finally got to learn what a proper drift car with a hydraulic handbrake can do. A street car is front-wheel drive compared to this. By using the handbrake to initiate a slide, which I had never done, I was able to start the drift much earlier. I could tell you I drifted perfectly all day, but that would be a lie. Instead, I'll tell you I learned a very valuable lesson. When you think you might lose it, don't try to be a hero and keep it going, or else this might happen. I went through 3 sets of tires during the day, and one scary spin aside, I honestly feel I've had an experience unlike any other. Compared to this purpose-built machine, drifting a street car is like trying to row a boat across a baseball field. The handbrake, the instantaneous torque, the steering angle all make you able to do things with the car that just aren't possible in a street car, and the accompanying soundtrack is intoxicating. Then, Corey stepped in to show me, and more importantly you, how the pros get it done, with 2 absolutely flawless runs. I say this often and I'll say it again. Drifting is like golf. It takes simultaneously both a heavy hand and a light touch. Some people think it's stupid, but the people who are into it all like to tell you how good at it they are. And the professionals, like Corey, Chris Harris, and others, make it look really easy. But the truth is that drifting consistently, like shooting a good score in golf, can be very difficult, even for a good driver. Most importantly, the skills needed for either a quality golf game or to become a great drifter are the same. Years of practice, lots of money, and a great big bag of balls. I want to shoot an intro where Corey does a brake stand and I come out of a cloud of smoke. But we don't know which way the wind is going, and there's only one way to test that.